Hey everybody, welcome to One Flight Down Basement Beer Tastings. Today we are looking at a New England IPA from the Trans Canada Brewing Company. Alright, so this is a beer that I got from my buddy Ken for my birthday. I got a number of beers from him and still going through them. This might be the last one, maybe there's one more. This one from the Trans Canada Brewing Company. It is the Lightkeeper New England IPA. 6% alcohol, 50 IBUs. I do like New England IPAs. NEIPA's one of my favorite styles. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this beer. I do know, like Ken said, he wasn't like overly thrilled with it. So I don't know if this is like happy birthday, here's some crap I don't want, but it is a New England IPA and it's from Trans Canada, and I like a lot of Trans Canada stuff. So I'm holding out some high hopes for this one, even though it didn't come with a ringing endorsement. Take a look at the can here. We've got some interesting art. We've got it's a New England IPA, so they got the lighthouse on there, and like just I don't know, is that like Sasquatch working in a in a lighthouse? That's what it looks like. And of course all the waves are like hops and everything. So there you go. Does it say what kind of hops are in here? Our intensely dry hopped New England IPA boasts tropical notes of stone fruit and guava, while refreshing citrus washes over your palate for a juicy and smooth finish. So no, it does not say what kind of hops are in there. But it gives a good description, what I want out of a New England IPA. So let's crack this open and see what we got. And I do have official appropriate glassware from the Trans Canada Brewing Company. Let's pour this out. Okay, so not as hazy as I was expecting it to be. There's a bit of a haze there. It's actually a darker, almost like an amber color. Yeah, usually your New England IPA is more your kind of juicy style and a little like kind of more opaque and more like kind of like thick and juicy looking. This almost looks a little more like a West Coast IPA, which tend to be a little more on the clear side. Not that this is clear. I mean, you can't exactly see my face through there. But, I can vaguely see my camera. So, yeah, so it's definitely the appearance to me looks more West Coast IPA. But, hey, what do I know? I'm not a beer expert. I'm just a guy with a hat that says beer. All right, on the nose. Yeah, definitely getting the fruity notes. Almost smells like bubble gum, juicy fruit gum kind of thing, right? All right, let's go in for a sip. Interesting. I find with like a New England IPA, sometimes you get a little bitterness at the end. And a fruitiness up front. I'm getting the fruitiness on the end of this, which is really interesting. I am getting a little more of a bitter note up front. And there's a very dry aftertaste, like a dry finish to it that I didn't notice on the first sip, but it's definitely there now. Yeah, it's really interesting. Because yeah, it starts off, with more of the kind of bitter IPA taste, and then goes into the more citrus note, and then the weird dry finish. Interesting, very very interesting. I don't find any of the fruitiness like really pronounced, and the dryness kind of takes away from how refreshing I usually find this style of beer. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's definitely not my favorite New England IPA that I've had. But anyway, decent beer. Not the best thing that Trans Canada's put out. I think like their regular IPA, the Arrow IPA, is very very good. And yeah, I would probably just rather have one of those, to be honest. And usually I lean more toward the NEIPAs. Yeah, it's kind of like a toned down IPA. Like it's just got a little bit of that fruitiness in there to kind of take away some of the bitter notes. But yeah, it's I don't know. I like my New England IPAs a lot juicier than that. So yeah. So there you have it. But anyway, thank you, Ken, for giving me this beer. It was fun to try. And for the rest of you, thank you so much for dropping by the Terry Isle Basement Pub. We've got new videos coming out of here on a regular basis all the time. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do that. And yeah, comment below. Let me know some of your thoughts on this beer or other beers you'd like to see me try. Yeah, it'd be great to chat with you. Anyway, we'll see you all again real soon. Cheers.